Hey, there we go. Okay, welcome to the Gag on This podcast. I got it right this time, Rob, not Gag on Me. My name is Nick. I am your host. Jerron will be joining us shortly. He had to go to an audition, believe it or not. Yeah, he's auditioning to be the understudy of Paul Giamatti in the new Private Parts movie. Yeah.
What's Private Parts?
Howard Stern? You never saw it?
Oh, that's right. They're remaking it?
No, I'm totally fucking joking.
Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I feel stupid.
Paul Giamatti's
All right.
entry into porn.
All right, so that voice you heard, you're probably familiar with from last week's episode. That was Rob. Say, what up, Rob?
What up, Rob?
All right, and then we have the man, the myth, the legend, Dan, the can't stand up comedian. Dan?
What's up, everybody?
Woo! All right, so we have to talk about one thing in particular, but there's a lot of things to cover. First and foremost, I don't really know how to breach this, so I'm just going to bring it up. You ate shit in front of a live audience.
I did. You're right, I did. And that was the second time I've done that.
Yeah, you did it here.
Oh, wait, yeah, in this very room.
Yeah, I was here for that.
You were. but that time was completely fucking my fault. Because the first show I ever did, you introduced me, right? Anyway,
you're Dan the can't stand up comedian. If you guys, for the audience members, it's hard to see, but he is in a wheelchair.
I am. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, yeah, the first time I ate shit was in this room, and the first show I ever did was here at Blacktop in the big room, and it was a ramp just like this, and I got a quote unquote running start, and I made it up that ramp, no problem, on my graduation show. So I figured I can do it again, no problem, So I got a running start on this ramp. Except I fucking misjudged where my left wheels were. So my left wheels were completely off the ramp. I fell over to the left. You guys at home can't see it, but right to your left, as you're walking on stage is, what is this, brick? Cinder block?
That would be
brick, I believe,
brick,
yeah.
Yeah, there's a thick brick wall right to your left, so I fell off the ramp to my left, and I fucking just smashed my head on this brick wall. And
all right, so one thing, I don't know if you knew this, but I was going to have Zach on.
Yeah, you are.
Zach was so just so the audience knows, basically you were doing a show at
Punchline. Yes.
Punchline.
So this was a couple weeks ago, and this was the second time I quote unquote fell off stage. I got dropped off stage, actually. So they got me up there, no problem, before my set. I dropped my set, it went really well. I said goodnight, and Zach Edlow and Cedric Drake. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I forgot his last name for a second there. So Cedric, sorry about that, Cedric. So Cedric Drake, they came up on stage because they were my lifters, and they picked me up. And I have a bar on the back of my chair, on the backrest of my chair. I have a bar that's where you're supposed to pick me up whenever I'm being lifted. Well, Zach, when my brakes weren't on, Zach picked me up by my wheels instead of the bar. He picked me up by my wheels. So as he's picking me up, my chair just falls forward, and Cedric's not ready for it. So Cedric hadn't picked me up right where I told him to, but because I was falling forward, it slipped in his hands. So as I'm getting off stage, good night, everybody. Thump.
So one question I have is, was there a single woman, just an audible woman, just one, that screamed, "Oh my God"? Because that is exactly what happened at Blacktop.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, who was the woman that screamed at Blacktop? We don't know, do we?
I think it was. Was it your wife?
Yeah, I think it was you.
It could have been me.
It might have been my wife. My wife was there this time too, and maybe she's just used to it now. But as soon as I went down, Zach started out as my comedy buddy, but he's become one of my best friends. So as soon as I hit the ground, he automatically came down and grabbed me by the chest and started to pull me back up, and he said in my ear, "Hey, give him the thumbs up and tell him you're okay." So, I went down and I think there was an audible, "Oh, fuck."
I believe that.
But right after that, I was like, "I'm okay." And that got a big laugh and a big round of applause, so...
Are you considering putting that into your act now?
I was thinking that,
Add a little
just
slapstick.
start wearing, a helmet on stage.
I think that would set disabilities back about 50 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Who cares? So that actually kind of saved a little bit. That Zach told me to tell him I'm okay, and I was okay. Except the next day I had a bruise. I fell on my right side, and the whole right side of my chest was bruised from falling.
Yeah, Zach so desperately wanted to be on this show.
Yeah.
He hit me up and he was just like, "Hey, you're doing a podcast, just so you know, I'm the one that pushed him off stage."
Yeah. Yeah, I did a show last Saturday with him and a whole bunch of Chad Beals.
Was that Gavin's birthday?
Yeah, it was Gavin's birthday, and I just fucking did my set in front of the stage. I'm not trusting those motherfuckers to pick me up on stage. I am not trusting those motherfuckers.
All right, and then another thing that was all a Twitter on the Facebook comedian pages. So, out of curiosity, when you think of cinematic masterpieces, what's a director that comes to mind?
Director.
Who's the guy that did? God damn it! Who's the guy that did The Godfathers? The guy who led his...
Coppola.
There's
Coppola?
one.
Yeah.
Scorsese. You got...
I really like...
Tarantino.
I like Zemeckis. He does some kind of cheesy, heartwarming movies every now and then. But yeah.
So that's good, but I'm talking real, like, cinematic masterpieces. One name comes to mind in particular.
You're Googling it, motherfucker.
It's Stuart Raphael.
Yeah.
You know what he directed?
No.
Quite possibly the best movie ever made.
Howard the Duck.
No, that actually had good directors behind it for such a shitty fucking movie.
Yeah, it was a shitty fucking movie. Worst Marvel movie ever.
What was the best movie ever?
Mac and Me.
Mac, me. You don't even know the fucking name.
No, it's Mac and.
No, Mac, me.
No, it's not. It's in.
Fuck you, look it up.
Wait, we have an audience member here. Wait, he's correct?
Yes, I am correct.
What is Mac and Me?
First of all, I think the one thing that we can agree on this whole deal is that...
Mac and Me, bitches.
Fuck you, no it's not.
Right there. Everyone's busting their phone out. No, I'm correct. Because it's Mac. Mac is the alien. It's like mysterious alien creature and me. But anyways, so... Rob.
Yes.
Do you remember that movie?
I do not. I'm looking it up right now to see what the hell you're talking about.
It's don't listen to him. He's jealous of it.
I think the one thing that we can agree on with this, though,
Never seen that.
is that this whole debacle is Nicole Eichenberg's fault.
Yeah, she's going to be on my show next. So 2 Tuesdays from now, since we record here first and third. Yeah, we're recording first and third over at the Blacktop.
It is Mac and Me.
Jesus, just talked right over that shit, didn't he? I was trying to plug our show, and you're just like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Go ahead, plug it again. Sorry.
Now I don't want to.
Sorry,
You ruined
Nicole.
the mojo.
I'm sorry, Nicole.
We record live at Blacktop, first and third Tuesday. Nicole Eichenberg is going to be on my show the next time we record here. And yeah, she got volunteered to do this stupid 10-day, I'm sure you've seen on Facebook since you're on Facebook, like 10 movies in 10 days that fucking changed your mind or life.
She didn't post back
those.
at me on that, though.
It wasn't?
No. She just knows that, here's the cat out of the bag. She just knows that I screen tested for it.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Rob.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Oh, shit.
There's a scene, so Paul Rudd, yeah, our audience member might want to get your autograph and a picture with you.
Okay, all right.
So in it there's a kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Right? Main fucking character.
Yeah.
He went out for that role.
Nice.
I didn't get it. I still remember the scene that I read, though. It was the scene directly after the Paul role, whatever he calls it, you know.
Oh, the Paul Rudd, what he does, the Paul Rudd?
Yeah, it was right after that scene where the kid in the wheelchair jumped off the cliff on accident.
So if you're not familiar with it, essentially there's Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paul Rudd, what he does is whenever he goes on Conan and stuff, he always says, like, let's say he's promoting Ant-Man. He'll be like, oh, I got a new clip from Ant-Man. You know, nobody's ever seen it. Do you want to see it? And he always plays this same clip from Mac and Me where the kid in the wheelchair, what he does is he goes out from his house and basically there's a cliff right after his backyard. And he rolls downhill and then falls into a
river.
Yeah.
First of all, that kid would have fucking died. That drop is...
Yeah, but Mac was there. Mac saved him.
Now, the guy that they picked over you, was he in a wheelchair in real life? Or
See,
was he...
here's the one thing. Here... What the fuck's funny about that? What?
I'm just picturing them like, all right, he's like looking at you, Dan, like, all right, he's got everything we need. And then somebody walks in, lands the role, and it's like, all right, all we have to do is put him in a wheelchair, and he'll look like this guy that has everything we need.
Here's the absolute one thing I truly did respect about that movie. The director demanded, or I don't know if he demanded, but the director really wanted a kid who was actually in a wheelchair.
That's cool.
In that movie, which... You know, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but, like, every time there's a movie about a person with a disability, it's always played by a person without a disability.
Forrest Gump.
Gump.
Gilbert Grape.
Gilbert Grape.
Sean Penn did one.
He did.
Sam I Am.
I Am Sam, yeah.
I Am Sam.
Even, there was one...
The Other Sister. Is that what it's called? Sorry, I don't know why I just got so excited.
The Other Sister?
Every movie with Keanu Reeves.
The Other Sister stars... Here, come here. You know it.
You tell us.
It stars Juliette Lewis and Giovanni
And was that like
Ribisi.
someone that with a disability, like, or is it like mentally disabled, dating a not mentally disabled guy?
No, they're both mentally disabled.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I remember it. But yeah, there was a movie a few years ago with... I don't remember what the hell his name was, but he had a physical disability. He had no... What's that? I hate Mac and Me, by the way, so...
Yes, that's what
I
we were
do.
talking. No way, I was reading.
I hate
it is
Mac and
one
Me.
of the few movies that has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Good.
0%.
Nice.
You know, here's the fucking thing about it. Here's the thing.
So it's as good as an Adam
Here's the
Sandler
thing.
movie.
E.T. It's fucking E.T. with a kid in a wheelchair. It's crippled E.T. Well, okay, E.T.'s not crippled. Hey, I can say the C word, okay? You know, that's our...
Just like you guys can say Portuguese, I can't say shit.
Yeah.
Sure you can.
Cracker.
What's Johnson? I mean, it's
fucking white.
I know that, but
I can say Howley because that is making fun of me.
sure.
Howley.
And you can say inbreeder.
I've never heard of Howley before. What the hell?
Howley?
Yeah.
So my fiance is Hawaiian, and basically non-native people, specifically white people that have ruined Hawaii, they're called Howleys.
Are they?
It's the N-word for white people.
Yeah. if you're Hawaiian.
And no joke. Okay, so sorry, we're going off on a tangent. I know.
All right, that's cool.
I had a Howley T-shirt. I tell her about this, and she's just like, I can't believe you. I had a Howley T-shirt that said Howley looked fucking fantastic. I wore it to school, and I went to Sierra College.
Okay.
So,
This is when you were in college.
yeah.
Okay.
So I wore it to Sierra College, which is, very Granite Bay, Rockland, sort of like,
Rich
White
folk.
people.
yeah, SJWs.
Yeah.
A lot of SJWs. Snobby, yes. And no joke, the only people that got offended by it were
white.
non-white people.
Really?
Like Asians would be
Wow.
like, you shouldn't wear that. And I'm like, why? It says Howley. They're like, you know what that means, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, that's not right. Like, I feel I should tell the dean. And I'm like,
Wow.
what? So I wore it to my next class, and then I was like, yeah, it just means white person, but it's negative. And two Asian chicks were like, it means a lot worse than that. And I'm like, no, it just means it's like the N-word for white
So
people.
I guess it would be like fucking white person, or it's or white trash, or
I don't know.
it's maybe you should get one that says Pakwai. It's
Buckwai?
But why?
It's white devil in Cantonese, and see if those same Asians get pissed off.
Oh my God.
Well,
Make one. You can do that. You can
I think
do
it's
that.
Pakwai.
Or Guaylo. Guaylo means round
Oh,
eye.
it's Hakwai.
I know that from Balls of Fury.
I think.
Balls of Fury?
Yeah, it's a ping pong movie.
Yeah.
Huh.
I love it.
What?
The look he gave me was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Watch some really stupid fucking movies.
My heart's
Dude, you went out for a stupid movie.
I was fucking 10. Fuck you.
My heart's breaking for Nick because last week he was trying to bring up movies and none of us had seen the shit he was bringing up, and
Yeah,
it was just
well,
getting sadder and sadder.
One week to the next, huh?
No, I wanted to talk about the Mighty Ducks goalie getting arrested.
I did not know that. The
Goldberg, fat guy.
huh?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, that sucks. Why did you get arrested?
Got arrested in Orville too. Let me
In
show you.
Orville.
Boy.
Yeah, let me show you the.
He does.
Man, what's worse than getting arrested? Getting arrested in Orville.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Goldberg Mighty Ducks pops up. But yeah, basically, I was trying to bring this up, and Drawn doesn't watch movies.
He doesn't.
No.
That's
Where is
weird.
it?
I still think he should make his own podcast called Living in a Cave, but
Yeah.
no one was there.
I've found
with
as
me.
I've gotten older that I don't have the attention span for movies as much anymore. Like,
So-
I'll start a movie and I'll get like 45 minutes into it and I'll be like, fuck it, I don't care.
So you remember what Goldberg looked like in the movies, right?
Yeah. That's not Goldberg.
It is.
Bullshit.
That's Goldberg, dude.
It is
And he's only
like 38 or something.
39.
Man, that's so sad.
That's his Orville mugshot. Did
That
you ever
is-
see it?
Yeah, no, I saw it
yeah.
because we were talking about it last week, and then we went away from it.
Wow, that's so sad.
Yeah, we went away from it because we started talking about Paul Rubens, and I was like, everybody's been caught jerking off in public, right?
Pee-wee.
So,
Sorry, Duran's like, I guess you can start if you want. I can show up and be that rude asshole that shows up late, or you
Do it.
can wait.
he already is that rude
No, be
asshole
the
that
rude
shows up
asshole.
late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already a rude asshole.
You hear that, Duran? We already sealed your fucking doom.
Yes, sir.
There was something else I was going to talk about.
All right, what was it? Write
You're very
things
combative.
down.
You're combative, buddy.
I am.
You're very combative.
I'm sorry, I'll be nice. Do you want a hug?
I'm just. If I said yes, would you give me one? Aww.
I gave him a hug. You're sweaty.
Oh, go fuck yourself, dude. We're trying to be nice, and you're.
I'm sorry, Nick. Thank you for having me on, by the way. I haven't said that yet.
Yeah, one thing I forgot to say is we are all alumni of Keith Jensen's stand-up
Yes,
group.
sir.
We all started about the same time,
We
and
took the same class. We were all in the same class.
yeah, and only one of us is successful now.
Yeah.
Yeah, successful. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I never fell off a stage at the Improv. So,
Yeah, punchline.
Punchline, buddy, get it right.
line. Excuse
You
me.
don't even know. I mean, you aren't successful, are you? You don't even know the name of
I'm
it.
not, man. I'm still just a damn open micer.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I did write something down, but off the top of my head. So I did anticipate more women being here, but since there's only one, I'm probably going to pull the audience member on just to ask a couple things.
Okay.
You have kids, so you would know this.
Yes.
You do not have kids, right?
I do not have
Okay.
kids.
Do you know what, when a woman asks a woman, did you get the extra stitch? Do you know what that means?
Nope.
Yes.
Of course, yeah, I know you do because you have kids.
Wait. Are we talking about like a C-section or something?
No.
No. She thinks it's hilarious, so I must be way off.
Okay. So, dude, be prepared to be fucking amazed. Like, I think this is just going to be about how shicey women are. Like, I do want to talk about the apple juice thing. I do want to talk about the apple juice thing. But what is... Oh, yeah, wait till you fucking hear this. All right. Extra stitch.
Yeah.
What is it, Rob?
They want to tighten that shit up because they just passed a watermelon through there and they know things aren't going to be right. And especially if you get an episiotomy, which, for those of you that don't know, that's instead of butthole, taint, part, it's just one big cloaca.
Ew.
And
Wait, that happens?
yeah, they
Ew.
cut it. Either that or it gets torn, so it's better to get a nice clean cut. So they just rip them from...
So
Why would anybody want to have a kid?
No, I don't fucking know.
So basically, all sex then is anal sex.
Ho ho.
Oh, it seals back up. Yeah.
Ooh.
But,
Hey, get an episiotomy.
don't look at her like that.
No, I just realized, like, there's probably those people in the other room still that came in earlier.
Kid.
Yeah.
They can't hear us, can they?
Well, she may have gotten the extra stitch. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, how crazy is that? I was watching Orange is the New Black. I know 2000's called They Want Their Show Back, but I was watching Orange is the New Black.
Come out in the 2000s.
Well, it's still...
It's only been like 4 years, 5 years. 6
Okay,
years?
2010 called.
Yeah.
Why do you guys... Why can't you just let it go?
Your concept of time is shit. It's-
What?
Hey,
You're
remember
blaming
that-
me? Look at
Hey,
Jerron.
have you seen that new show, The Jeffersons? Or there's that really great new show, Silver Spoons? Who's the boss? Great new shows.
I like how
Aaron Gray was hot.
I'm getting shit on my own shows.
Good. It's your show. You should get shit on.
So anyway,
Anyways.
you were watching Orange is the New Black.
And they asked, this is one of the benefits of being in a relationship with someone. The chick was like, oh, did she get the extra stitch? And the guy was like, I don't know. And I was like, what is that? And then I asked my fiance, and she tells me, and I'm like, so that's like a common thing to where they just say the extra stitch? And she's like, yeah.
What does,
because you got all-
what does that mean? The extra
just-
stitch.
So as he was saying, they do rip.
They do what?
They rip their
They tear.
hoo-has.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is the doctor will actually sew them back up. But if they get an extra stitch, it tightens it up. Tightens it up to being a virgin again.
Is it?
Alright.
I guess if you're going to get torn up, it may as well. Yeah.
I guess if
it's-
I ever get what's it called? An episiotomy?
Isn't it called an
I don't know.
Yeah, episiotomy is
Yeah,
when
if
you
I
get
ever
the
get an
cut.
episiotomy, I'll make sure I'll get that extra stitch.
It's the poor man's vaginal
Exactly.
rejuvenation. Poor woman's vaginal rejuvenation. I don't want to see the poor man's vaginal rejuvenation.
No.
If I can only say the fucking word. That was almost funny.
Also, this is something, even if you have a wife, you may not know. You know what a chicken cutlet is?
It's the fake boob thing they put underneath.
Son of a
Make them
bitch.
all- My wife calls me
I
her
didn't
gay
know what
husband.
it was. I still don't know what it is. What are you talking about?
She calls me her gay husband because I know these things and it pisses her off. She's like, why the fuck do you know this? You know, like if you get lipstick on your teeth, you do that like that. And she's like, why the fuck do you know this? And dirtier
Why the
hair
fuck
is
do
easier.
you know that?
I went out with a lot of girls when I was younger and prettier.
Okay, player. All right.
Fat tub of shit now, but
I've
there
gone
was
out
a
with
time-
girls. I've never had a conversation about an extra stitch.
No, just watching. Well, no. Yeah, anyway. It doesn't take that much to think about.
So a chicken cutlet.
All right.
Basically, it's padding, right? Padding?
No, it's like a fucking chicken breast city that you put there.
Makes
to
it-
make cooler and lift it up.
Yeah.
So it's not a real tit. It's
No.
Fuck you guys over, basically.
See, that's so wrong.
But I think that's fair because you have no idea what we're packing until
It's
it's
not
too late.
fair at all. It's not fair at all.
It's,
I'm with Dan. I'm with him.
You can see it under the, you can see the bulge under the shirt.
well,
You're
what
expecting
if
the bulge to be there when she takes off the shirt.
Same thing for us.
I love Dan's description. You see a bulge when it's under the shirt. You expect the bulge when
Yep.
you take the shirt.
It's not there. It's like, what the fuck happened? Where'd your bulge go?
Yeah, pretty much most guys are just happy to have someone there. They're not going to say shit. It's.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, if you're at that point, I've never known a guy to go, "Oh, those are fake,"
Oh, you're not.
and then just walk
Yeah.
out.
Wait, where'd your tit go? Never mind. Go away. See you later. I'm going home.
What?
I'm trying to think if I would do that, like if I saw a chick that had like triple D's and then all of a sudden it's just 12-year-old boy, I'd be like,
It's
oh.
wow, man.
Well,
Are those big?
Yeah.
those are pretty big.
You said triple D's. You don't know if they're. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm just trying to, like, because to me that's like perfect size.
That's huge.
Like that's not big, it's huge.
It's gonna fall over.
Those are big.
Huge.
Especially on a 12-year-old boy, that would be really bad.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You're the one that made the comparison, but you know.
No, yeah, that's
I did.
she's gonna fall over huge.
All right.
Okay, give me another one. So we got the extra stitch, the chicken cutlet.
Sorry, I was talking to the audience member. Chicken cutlet.
The audience member.
Members, we are
It's
packed.
a packed house. Woo! Oh no, bugs.
Yeah, guys, I come prepared
Yep.
with things like extra stitch.
Gag on this dead air.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I just got that. Because this show's called Gag on This. That was funny.
Did you listen to the first episode?
With Kelly, right? Wasn't it? No, that was another podcast. I did not. No.
Well, way to do your research there, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I am so
I
upset
listened to about 10 minutes of it and I just thought, fuck it. No, I'm kidding.
I would prefer you did that versus nope, didn't even cross my
I'm
mind.
sorry. I was going. Fuck it. I don't have to.
We're supposed to support each other, being alums of the same class.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't find sincerity in your voice, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Do you want another hug?
no, because apparently I sweat too much.
Well, I mean, you know.
Sorry, I got a lot of jokes on here that I've never tried, so there it is.
Try 'em. Let's do an open mic. Go ahead. Go for it.
No, did you guys put your first open mic set, the graduation set, on YouTube?
No.
It's not on YouTube, but it's on my Facebook. On by the way, Facebook page, Dan the Can't Stand Up Comedian. Facebook.com/Can't Stand Up Comedy.
Yeah, we were going to do plugs at the end of the
Okay,
show.
well, I'm going to do them now and at the end.
All right. Rob, do you have anything to plug?
No.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, I was going to plug, but whatever. This is my podcast. I'm just really fucking stalling for time right now.
Yes, I'm
This guy's just...
an asshole. You think just because I'm an...
You're like that angry Vietnam vet in a wheelchair. You're like,
I am.
who's born
God.
on the 4th of July?
I'm walking here. Remember, what was his name? Dan, Captain Dan, or
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. That was it.
Yeah,
I'm walking
Lieutenant Dan.
here.
All right, so the extra stitch, the cutlet, one thing I want to ask, and audience member, you need to come on here real quick. I have to ask you something.
I'm here.
All right, everybody, this is Danielle. This is Danielle. Say hi, Danielle.
Hello.
Here.
Oh, no, that one works.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
There's a chair there, too.
Oh, this will be quick.
You can't have my chair.
So, I was talking with him. Rob, for those of you that don't know, is Portuguese, and so is my fiancée, Danielle. Now, Rob tells me that Portuguese are known for, how'd you put it?
I don't know. What was
Big extension cords, meaning
No,
they are hung.
I said we're not.
Oh, I thought you said we were.
No.
Oh, I
So
was.
we're not known for our extension cords because you asked me to get one. And I think
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you if that was true, if they're hung. So,
Euphemism or something?
I don't really know how to work it usually.
yeah, that's true. That's
hence why he has a kid.
Yeah, so genetically,
Very spicy,
Portuguese
yeah.
aren't known for their big extension cords.
Oh,
That is a euphemism then.
Now, I mean,
Yeah, for
how
Dick.
many Silvas do you see in the porn industry?
Thank you.
Not many. It's on the
How many
guy side.
Silvas?
It's like Smith for Portuguese.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is Duarte.
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 Fucking white boys.
It's fucking Duarte.
It's
Duarte.
Duarte is more fun to
Duarte's a very
say, so I'm
common
going with
Portuguese last
Duarte.
name. Duarte.
Okay.
I'm going with
Well,
Duarte.
thank you. I thought we were going to have a discussion. Oh my God! Look who's here.
Hey, Duran's here. You just come from swimming or something? You come from the pool?
No, don't get him anything.
I want something.
He's being mean. What do you want?
Whatever you
What do you
got.
want?
Huh?
There's no paper.
Drinks. Something to drink.
Something to drink. You are not helping whatsoever,
What do
sir.
you, sodas, beers, what do you, beer. A beer, whatever.
Here.
Sierra Nevada, if they have it. I'm not picky if it's beer.
I'm fine. Thank you. I'm good. Thanks.
Here. I'm giving you money. This is very
I'll take
bad
it.
broadcasting.
Thank you.
Scream. Hey, Jerron!
Ron!
I think he's taking a shit.
Just go
And
in there,
there's no
just
paper.
open the door. Hey, Jerron, how's it going?
I tried to warn him.
He's watching.
All
So yeah,
right.
so Jerron is here. Everybody, let's all say, "Hey, Jerron." Want anything to drink?
You want another one?
I'm good. Thank you.
Sierra Nevada.
Good to see you again, John. Ron. Yes, please.
All right, so Jerron is
sir.
also the alumni of the same comedy stand-up
Did you know it's
class.
coming up on a year?
It is. It is.
August
isn't it?
27th.
I hadn't written the exact date down. Oh, I got a chair.
Yes, you get a chair. I haven't either, but I
It's
guess
August 27th.
when you've made it like Dan has,
Yeah.
you're pretty
Exactly.
you're pretty aware
when
of
when you're a superstar. Yeah. A superstar getting thrown off the stage.
How's it going, man?
Good, man.
I'm running late. This is a good example of the story that you told last week about how I'm always late.
Yeah, and apparently
excuse,
I
though.
offended Dan with a that racist comment.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's
all right.
It
Was it really
I'm
that
totally-
racist though? Because it's just
was.
it's
It's
humor.
it's a generalization.
I'm
Yeah.
totally cool with
Okay.
it though, because my name sounds black. So
Okay, good. So you're okay with
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
joke about black people. That's good. That's good to know, Jerron.
It's good to know that a white guy is
you know what?
okay.
As long as you're okay with it, it's fine. It's,
I'm glad you feel that way.
yeah. Whatever.
All right. So just to catch you up, we were talking about chicken cutlets.
Chicken cutlets.
It's fake titties,
Okay.
and we were talking about the extra stitch. You know what the extra stitch is, right?
Sure. No.
You don't?
Sure, no.
You don't? Oh,
The next stitch, Jerron.
yeah. I figured you'd have a. I figured you'd have a. Well, you have a kid, and it's directly a result of having a baby.
You know, we had home birth, and we had a
Wait,
We had
we had a home birth, so you had a kid too?
Hey, he held her hair.
Oh, okay.
and
Where'd it come out of your butthole?
which means we had a midwife, and she was magic. So, yeah.
She was a magic.
Yeah.
Wow.
She knows how to sew.
Yeah, just so you know, Dan's pretty
She must have been
feisty.
magic if you both had a baby.
Dan's pretty feisty today.
Think so?
Yeah, I am.
He's like a Lieutenant Dan over here.
Get up here okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about him eating
I'm
shit.
walking here.
All right, so since we're all differing levels of being a comedians, one of us is famous and the rest of us are not.
Whatever.
Son of a bitch, all my jokes that never worked are falling out. I'm curious, what is your definition, because I was talking to somebody about this, what is your definition of making it?
Are you looking at me?
I'm bringing it to the
For
table.
me, it would be great to be up at like a punchline or something and just to be able to host and bring up a comedian that I respected.
To me, making it is just being able to do what you love to do. You know, and
Say that into the mic now.
no, I will not do that.
Okay, thank
Put
you.
it over here. Anyway, yeah, making it is just, you know, I've already made it because of, you know, I'm not saying I'm famous or anything. I'm just, you know, I get to be out doing what I love to do with friends, and, you know, and I'm not getting paid for it yet, but I might eventually.
You're doing what you want to do, though.
Exactly. I'm doing what I want to do with people that I like doing it with, and it's just, I've already made it. I don't care how much, I don't care if I make money, or I do care, but.
Yeah, but you know why, though?
What?
It's because for people who've been on stage, they understand. You get up there, and it's intoxicating
It is.
in of
It is.
itself.
Yeah.
Just having, you know, and the more people that are out there, the more intoxicating it is.
Well,
Because
the
you
thing-
are commanding all of those people's attention for those few moments.
But then again,
And
you don't
it's-
know.
I mean, it's whether you've gotten really drunk or really high or whatever you've done, there's nothing that compares to that feeling of being on the stage and commanding all that attention.
I can never do it drunk or high. That would be awful.
Yeah.
I would just, no.
You
thank
definitely
you.
fall off the stage.
I would definitely fall off the stage. Definitely. Again.
No offense, but I feel bad for the person that had to follow you. Did they pick it up? Like, did they play off of it pretty
I don't
well?
even remember. I went out the room. I left the room.
Oh,
Had to
were you
go.
embarrassed?
No. I was
Okay.
hurt.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I
I'm
went
just
out in
asking.
the hallway and cried.
Oh,
No, I didn't cry. No, I did go out in the hallway and just kind of take a minute to myself because my side hurt. I'm not going to lie, it hurt. And it hurt the next day. But so I don't know how the next person did. I try not to leave. I try not to leave when other comedians are on stage because I want to respect them too. But I needed a minute.
Okay.
So it
I
was
feel
a
like
great set though. I mean,
I feel like an asshole, kind of. Because all you guys are like, as long as you're commanding the audience, my version of making it was I would be paid $100,000 a year to do what I love. So
that would be good too. You know, when I
actually, no, believe it or not, this is how I know I've made it. When I get my first hater.
there you go.
First hater.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you know what a hater is?
Yeah, like someone that just, what the
What is going on
are
here?
you doing?
I was literally like, who is opening up a bag of fucking chips right now?
I want some
Theater of the mind. So what's your definition of a hater?
They see me
I haven't thought that through yet.
hating.
It's somebody who's jealous.
White and nerdy. What'd you call me? White and nerdy.
That is a good song.
What? Is
So-
that a Weird Al song?
Yeah.
Yeah. On Riding Dirty.
Yeah.
You know what Riding Dirty means?
I'm
I do.
offended.
Uh-uh.
I'm offended.
What?
About being white and nerdy?
Well, you know, I guess I'll let it slide because you're white, but I'm just thinking that's not really that funny.
Being white and nerdy or Weird Al?
I'm just making fun of them.
Making fun of?
White nerdy.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't make that leap.
But
I
it
was
can
like,
be
where's it going?
offensive if you're making fun of yourself, though. He's white and nerdy.
I was about to say, oh my god, that was a dig at me.
It was. It was.
You son of a
You're
bitch.
so smart.
This guy is like, did you come on?
I'm
Just
on
like, I'm going
fire.
to roast this son of a bitch tonight.
Good. You know what? I only make fun of people that I like. So there you go.
Never stole
Yeah.
a horse from someone I didn't like.
Exactly.
By the way, he hugged me and he said on mic that I'm ultra sweaty.
I didn't say ultra sweaty. I just said you're really sweaty. I didn't say
God.
ultra.
What can I say? You make me wet.
Funk to
Okay, I'm gonna. Where's the door? I think this podcast is over.
Oh no, we still got 20 minutes or so, buddy.
Oh, sweet.
Anybody else bring anything to talk about? I mean, I got stuff, but
Oh yeah, it was nice of me to show up late.
yeah,
I'm glad we didn't spend any time on that.
I won't plug my shows, but I'll do that
It
later.
wasn't rude or anything.
yeah.
No,
You
my-
will do that later.
Okay, good.
Water.
You will
Water?
do that.
My water broke.
Did it really? That's.
Did you call your midwife?
Yes.
Good. Good.
We had a
Did you get the
baby
extra stitch?
and your water broke. Man, John, I do not know you. I thought I did. Or, I don't know.
Well, there's 87 genders, so get with it, will you?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, don't even. We talked about that last week.
Nothing.
Don't even get me fucking started on that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
I
sorry.
won't.
Well, since you asked, Dan.
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay. Moving on.
By the way, we're hanging out at Blacktop Comedy.
I said that.
I love this place.
because I haven't been able to say it yet. You'll give me the dagger eyes.
Well, because this guy just started plugging his shit randomly, and I was like, we do that at the end.
Well, I'm going to do it as much as I can. Beginning, middle, and end.
Dude, out of curiosity, so since you now have a beer,
Wow. That's
if
funny.
you were, yeah, I don't have one. You should have got 805. So since you're drinking and you're on wheels,
Yes, no, it's not drinking and driving.
huh.
No, it's not.
You had
Not
the look of
driving.
like you get that all the
Sorry to be-
fucking time and you're tired of
The
it.
stop
It's
signs.
so fucking annoying. You're drinking and driving. Oh, fuck you.
Damn it, I honestly was like,
Yeah, you thought that was original, see?
I did.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem. Like, I have a joke where, this is a true story. I was out walking my dog, and this happens all the fucking time. This guy was like, hey, are you walking them or are they walking you? Fucking dumbass. It's like, it's like the guy driving by in his, Ferrari saying, hey, you want to race? No, I want your car, asshole.
but I will say, having walked dogs on rollerblades, sometimes they do walk you.
That's true. No, that is true. They do. I mean, and I'm just strong enough to hold one of them back because he sees that cat and it's over. It's over. Actually, one of my dogs died, unfortunately, though. So
No.
yeah. No, I'm.
Is that true?
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
It
well,
died a couple
I only
months
asked because it's part of that video I put up.
Yeah. No,
So I didn't
that's
know.
true. Yeah. I'm racing with a handicap now. So I only have one dog now.
Oh no.
So now that you mentioned is that true? Like, I'm so confused. I'm like Twilight Zoned right
My
now.
dog died. Yes.
Okay.
It's true.
Well, then you ended with the handicap, so I'm like, is he doing a bit?
What?
A bit.
I know what a bit is. I don't know what bit you're talking about.
Oh, this banter. I love this shit.
It's great. This is fun. No, this is fun, actually. Actually. Believe it
Yeah,
or
go
not.
fuck yourself.
Believe it or not.
We always have fun here on the one show we did.
I would like to
straight.
say that I would like to give a shout out to seatbelts, and I would advocate for them. And I would give the example of my drive here. Had my seatbelt on, and I was drinking a beer, and
good.
and I was only doing it at stop signs, but I pulled off from the stop sign too fast, and some of the beer splashed out and splashed all over me, and I was like, oh shit! But then I looked down, and it actually only got on the seatbelt.
So many of my
Swear to God, it
problems.
saved me right there.
We don't advocate drunk driving, folks,
Now your car
unless
smells
it's
like
hilarious.
So many of my problems would be solved if I wore a seatbelt in my chair, but fuck that. No.
How would you do it?
How would I do what? Wear a
The
seatbelt?
seatbelt on there.
It's pretty, yeah.
Should do the pilot.
He has a lap. It's not like
a
he's just
lap, but-
like missing.
Okay, so it's a lap. I'm just picturing like.
Yeah, I have nothing below the waist. Nothing below the belly button. Everything's gone. I'm just a big stump.
Like Darth Maul when
It
he got
should be
cut in
called
half.
Stumpy.
Oh, shit.
I can shut this if you want.
No, that's all right. That's what she said.
I don't get that. Her vagina. Right?
No, that would be called the front hole.
The front butt? The front butt, yeah.
The front hole. I like that. I'm gonna. Hey, let me see your front hole.
So one thing I want to talk about.
I'm gonna go say that to my wife tonight.
That's not
Show me that front hole, baby. Sorry,
That is not going to be attractive in any way, shape,
no,
or
it's
form.
not. I'm gonna get slapped. Go ahead.
You're still going to do it, though, right?
Oh, probably. Most likely.
If not, I'm sure she's going to listen
Yeah.
because she wants to listen to the podcast, unlike our guest.
Hey, Gabe,
You.
Where'd you go?
Yeah. No, you.
Oh, I'm listening.
No, you didn't listen to the first one, though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's because you're too busy on your podcast career
Exactly.
doing serious stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Imagine my chagrin when I'm like, we're going to get scoops from Dan, the can't stand up comedian. And I look on Facebook. He's already been on a podcast that came out today.
You sloppy seconds.
Called Serious Talk Serious.
We don't plug other people.
Don't I seem like a guy that should be called on a show called that? Yeah, whatever.
We don't
Sorry.
plug people.
Sorry.
No, Serious Talk, seriously.
You can edit whatever.
No, Serious Talk is a good one. I got to plug another one anyways because I was on one on last Thursday.
Yeah, what was it called again?
Friendship podcast?
The Friendship Podcast?
Yeah, with CJ and BK.
Oh, cool.
Is that am I doing that?
Do you mean
what?
BA?
No, that's just some weird background
I
noise.
was going to say, because I can fucking hear it. I'm the only one with headphones here, and I hear everything that's going on. Like him just...
omniscient. No, he's just over there staring at you. It's making me nervous.
I can't hear my microphone. I think my microphone's turned off. I think I'm...
You don't have headphones on.
Lick it.
Don't you lick my goddamn microphone.
They'll turn it on for sure.
I'll give you something black to lick.
What?
I have no idea. I just felt like saying
I don't
it.
know either.
Gangrene. You should see a doctor
Yeah, I
about
think I
that.
have my microphone off, so you know.
So let's talk. We got about 15, 20 minutes or so.
You said
That's it?
20 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
Keep going.
Go ahead. This is fun.
No, it's not. Actually, it is. It's hilarious.
It is.
No, we can go longer, right? Can you stay longer?
Yeah,
Can
well,
you
I got
stay?
early, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can you stay?
Sure, why not?
We can do longer.
As long as my buzz doesn't wear off.
Your buzz, yeah, from your stop sign beers.
Yeah, that's right.
So I want to talk about. You two probably don't know. Well, you do because you have multiple accounts. You don't.
Multiple accounts.
Social media, hugest pain in the fucking ass.
Don't even deal with it. Don't even deal with it.
See, I didn't want to, but me and him were going back and forth about him coming
Me
on.
and him, I'm him. He's
Yeah,
him.
Dan, me and Dan. That's right. There's multiple hims here.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how social media sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tagged him in a post. Did you see the? Oh, look at this!
Hey, look at that guy!
We got another guy that's our way.
Remember him?
Here, say hey, what's up on the mic?
What's going on, everybody?
Say your name. Introduce yourself to the audience. Come on.
My name's Bryson.
That's his name again. Sorry.
For those of you who don't know, Bryson is also an alumni of
Yeah.
our stand-up group. Imagine
We
that.
are just having a class reunion here.
What are you doing here?
Grab a chair. Yeah, grab a chair. I'll share the mic.
Yeah, sorry, we only have 4 inputs.
Dude, you are gonna. There you go. You're still gonna.
Oh,
You're gonna fall.
Bryce. Oh, Bryce.
There we go.
So what are you doing here?
Oh, I was gonna do an improv session in the other room, I guess.
Yeah, when does it start?
Like a couple minutes.
I like how he's like, I have no idea. I got to check.
Totally hijacked.
Okay, yeah, we just saw you, so we were like, hey, why not come on by and say hello? Put your name out there. Do you have any social media to plug?
Follow me on twitch.tv/KevinSriracha TV.
What?
All right. No Twitter, no
No.
Facebook.
Bryson Jones, I guess.
Okay. Real quick, social security number, date of birth, things like that.
So what is it? Twitch? What's your social
Isn't
name?
Twitch where you do the games, right? You
Yeah.
play games
That's
online.
your only social media?
People make bank doing that shit.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because what do you play? You play like Call of Duty, and you're like, "Hi, folks, this is Bryson. I don't know why I just made you sound like that."
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, give me $10 and I'll shoot this Nazi for you.
All right. Well, you can go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, we didn't mean to. We didn't mean to just like hijack you. Bryson, everybody. Bryson. Woo, Bryson.
Good to see you again.
All right.
And then he was gone.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my nephew watching. I saw him watching someone play Minesweeper, or not What's
Minecraft?
Minecraft. Thank you. Because I'm old. But playing, I thought he was playing. He's like, no, I'm just watching. Like,
Why would you
are-
do that? That's
Yeah.
the stupidest
Like, so are
fucking
you
thing I've ever
stuck
heard.
on a level? It's like, no. Why the fuck are you watching? I just like to watch. I mean, when we were kids, it's like you would beat each other's asses for your turn.
Give
you
me
know?
like the goddamn controller.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, it's so passive nowadays.
It's like personalities on Twitch. Basically, with Twitch, they'll play like Wolfenstein,
Yeah.
and you're essentially paying to watch the dude play, but also hear his commentary. Like Post Malone,
Here is
famous Twitch guy, believe it or not.
but
Like people pay big bucks to watch Post Malone in a little screen on the side play Call of Duty or some shit.
Isn't he a rapper?
Yeah, Post Malone. Yeah.
Yeah, his plane.
Hey, be
his
going
plane,
psycho.
his plane almost crashed today.
I heard about that. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah. TMZ.
Yeah. His little 18-person puddle jumper,
Yeah.
but the two front wheels blew out on takeoff, and then they had to do an emergency landing. After they flew around for 3 hours trying to burn off fuel.
So you don't know Post Malone?
I know his name, I know who he is, but
He did Rockstar.
I've never heard of him till today.
yeah, if you played me a Post
still haven't
Malone
heard of
song, I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I know who he is. I don't know any of his music.
Okay.
It's
So yeah,
like pretty much like somebody mentioned Solange the other day. And
I know the name.
Schlongs?
Solange, it's Beyonce's little sister.
Wait, what?
It's Beyonce's little sister.
Blue? Oh no, Blue Ivy is her kid.
kid.
Who's Blue Ivy?
That's Beyonce's daughter.
Her name is Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue Ivy. Carter?
And then her,
Is that
Yeah, that's his
Jay-Z's name?
yeah.
Carter?
her little brother, Extra Stitch.
Dude, what if Beyonce didn't want the extra stitch? She's just flapping around down there.
I barely know who Beyonce is.
Oh, come on now.
Really?
You do
Care less
too.
about her.
Well, I could understand caring less, but
Hey, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it, buddy.
oh,
Right.
jeez.
That's Beyonce, right?
That's right.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know references.
If you played it for me, I'd have no idea.
All your shit's in the box to the left, to the left, to the left. No?
Is
He
that?
got into it.
That's
He didn't
Beyonce.
know.
Is that? No, Jerron didn't know what the. Oh, he had a home birth. Oh, I figured you'd be like, why the fuck would you do that? Because there's no drugs in home birth,
He
right?
had a home birth. He did, personally.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Great question. Placenta. Did you save it?
It was delicious.
Did you really eat it?
Fuck
no.
I thought we'd be talking about.
You know people keep placenta,
I
right?
do know that, yeah.
Placenta?
Why would you do that?
It's nutritious.
Okay.
There's a company, well, like
you
in
can have
nature, like animals will
Okay.
give birth and eat their own placenta just to get them through because they just went through.
They don't have couches and a fucking satellite TV, so if they eat their placenta, I can totally understand it, but the humans need to knock that shit off.
There's a company that will take your placenta, freeze dry it, and grind it up and put it in capsules for you.
Yeah, I hear that's the best way to do it. Because it's like a
I
vitamin
just
M.
eat it raw. Just catch it on the way out and stuff in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yummy!
I'm just picturing Dan just like right at the hole. Just like
Yeah.
it just being like a trough just down his gullet like he's a duck just swallowing a whole.
Right at the hole.
That's it.
So no placenta. Okay, guys, I'm sorry.
No.
Would all right if you had to do it over again? Would you?
No.
What's it?
The placenta. Would you like? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
People eat
We're
placentas.
talking
We talked about
eating
this.
placentas, Jerron.
No.
Oh.
No,
I would-
Yeah, they didn't. It wasn't even brought up. I mean, because it was over, with the kid, and mine was a C-section, and they said, "Hey, you want to cut the cord?" And I said,
Why do men always say "our," us? Our birth.
Okay, you got to get over that.
You fucking
But-
didn't do anything.
I fucked her,
Okay.
and I didn't pull out. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so anyway, like you want to cut
I've always wondered that, you know? You didn't fucking do anything. Sorry.
provided.
I'll get over it now.
Wow, like we struck a chord. Like last week, we struck a chord with something with
Yeah,
you.
don't talk about that.
Yeah,
What was the chord? I want another chord. What was the chord?
I really don't know.
D minor.
But wow, is that like a thing with you? Like you're really
No,
like
it's not. I just...
It's
It's
when
okay
they
if
say
it is.
we're pregnant. That's
it's
annoying.
It's weird to me, you know? Like, you're not... We are not pregnant.
No, you're
I
right.
didn't say we were pregnant. I said we had a baby.
Yeah.
it's. I mean, I guess I can see that because technically,
over it.
like saying we're pregnant when
No, that's
like
bullshit.
if she gives birth,
She's
and
pregnant. We had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
if
no, you didn't.
if we had a baby, but if she poops giving the baby, then she pooped. We didn't poop,
That's right.
right?
This is true.
You know, poop happens
That
too.
came out of the back hole. I'm only just what came out of the front hole.
Yeah, the front hole.
Did you
All
guys
right.
have the
Show me
little
your front
tub and
hole, baby.
everything?
Yes.
All right. So he. All right. Hey, audience. Yes. He would like to go up to his wife and say, "I like your front hole." Would that be
No,
romantic?
I said, show me your front hole.
Show me your front hole.
If I was horny, then yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I just have to make sure she's horny then.
Yeah.
She might give you a close up.
That's my fiance. Everybody. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't ask the question if you don't know the
thank you.
answer.
Wow. We just really went off on a tangent from social media to
yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
social media.
About how it sucks.
Okay, so it does suck.
Yes.
So I'm trying
Your favorite term?
the front hole, the front butt,
Front hole.
the front butt. I heard a little girl call it her front butt. Yeah, which if you think about it, when camel toe happens, it kind of is a front butt. It's like a front wedgie. But anyways, we digress. Social media. So I'm trying to get this podcast going, so I created a Facebook page, right?
Yes.
I have a Twitter account, which we will plug at the end. And I have to breathe. So
Wow.
so you used to be able to, no joke, Instagram would post to Facebook and Twitter. Then Twitter would also post to Facebook. But now Twitter doesn't post to Facebook. And Facebook doesn't post to Twitter. So if I want a tweet and I want to share that, I have to copy the tweet and then put it on the Facebook or put it on the Instagram, which that's a whole other fucking thing. I'm new to Instagram. Do people post? I'm sorry, I'm going cross-eyed right now, but Instagram, do people post like tweets? Or is it all pictures? Is Instagram just pictures? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I just
Why
signed
you
up
look
for
at me?
Instagram yesterday because of my kid in kindergarten, and I guess his teacher posts stuff on Instagram. So
Like homework?
no, like pictures of the kids. So like she'll take pictures of the kids.
Is that
to-
legal?
They're not fucking each other. It's just pictures of the kids playing or in their classrooms. You can see them at their desks, and I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. I just signed up for it, so
All right.
I have no idea how it works.
Yeah, I've been on Facebook for 9 years, and I'm totally comfortable with Facebook. No problem with it. I post on it probably every day. But since I started doing comedy, I had to get a Twitter and an Instagram account, and I just do not give a shit.
It's tough.
Don't give a shit.
Is that something we need to do to?
Yes.
You need to have as many
hate that
ways
stuff.
to. You need to reach as many people as you can. You know.
You know what you do, though? I found this out. John, stop talking. You're talking too much. Jesus.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about at all. So.
All right, well,
I got
we'll move on to something that we can all
So
talk about.
when
But
you take your cuneiform and you dip it into the clay before you send it out, you get a lot of people that want to see that stuff first.
cuneiform?
Cuneiform, Sanskrit, the old first writing Fuck me. No
Dude,
one
know
reads.
your audience, bro.
Sanskrit.
When you dip your hands in poo and write it on the wall.
Speaking my language right there. Okay.
I mean, okay.
See, now we got you. We got you.
Yeah, I know that.
So we'll move on, but one thing I found out for you too, since you're on Instagram, is hashtag the shit out of everything, because whatever hashtag you put on there, if somebody looks for that hashtag, your post pops up. So I'm going to, this is intelligent of me, very intelligent of me, I'm going to put hashtags for like local colleges and local high schools. So when somebody looks up like hashtag Wood Creek, because that's my school that I went to, barely, when they look for that hashtag, they'll see a Gag on This podcast. And they'll be like, oh, what's this? All because of a hashtag.
Is Wood Creek a high school or a college? Or?
High school, yeah. Yeah, I moved up.
Hey, you know what? This is a fun fact. I have a college degree, but I never graduated from high school or have a GED or anything.
They just take pity on you? Like, how is that possible?
Yeah, I just said, hey, I'm crippled, help me out here. No,
That's the one thing I love about
You
Dan.
have a car. I knew it.
Yeah.
How is
I can get
it?
away with it.
How is it possible?
I don't know if you can still do this, but I graduated from high school in 1996.
But you didn't.
I should have.
Okay.
Okay. All throughout high school, I had a bunch of health problems, so I couldn't. Like, the most time I ever was able to go to high school was one semester. I think it was like 3 months. And then I had to go out again because I had to go back in the hospital, and I could never be consistent going to high school, so I tried to do the homeschool route, but my homeschool teacher she was a nice lady, but she didn't give a shit. She'd be like, did you do your homework? I'd be like, no. She's like, all right. I loved it back then, but, so I never accrued enough credits to graduate from high school. But at the time, you could enroll in junior college without having graduated from high school. So I enrolled in the junior college. I got my AA from the junior college, and then I transferred to Sac State.
What's your degree?
Recreational therapy.
Like PE?
No, like in hospitals and stuff, they'll have like a recreation program for inpatients, and
Oh, okay, I got you.
and actually the times I've been in the hospital a few times, recreational therapy has really helped me out. But then the thing is, when I graduated from college, then I started having health problems again, so I couldn't pursue a job and be consistent at it. So by the time I got healthy enough to look for a job, the requirements had changed enough to where I'd have to go back to school again. Look for a job, so I just fuck it, So now I'm a comedian.
All right.
What went to college for?
So everything worked out.
Exactly.
I love it.
All right.
All right.
John, do you have anything that you wanted to bring to the table
Did I bring it?
other than opening a bag of chips on air?
Right? They weren't even tasty.
Dan was crumbling up that contract from LA we talked about last week.
Yeah.
F them.
Yeah.
Can you come back to me so I can
Think?
yeah.
Okay.
Crash
How about
course.
if I talk about my upcoming shows?
Jesus,
We're not
you got
over
shows coming up?
yet.
Well, I thought you were wrapping it up. You're like, okay, you got anything else to talk about?
He's just a big whore. Wants to show his front hole.
Whatever. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Well, you never wrapped up your thing about the Portuguese and their extension cords.
I think we did.
Okay.
I read it as
No, we
they're
didn't.
hung like horses, and you wrote it as they're not hung,
Yeah. I mean,
which makes my text that much worse.
yeah, I thought that's, yeah.
So essentially, I asked him if he could bring an extension cord, and I read his text as Portuguese are known for their big extension cords. He wrote Portuguese are not known for their big extension cords. My text response was, that would explain why Danielle is so upset in the bedroom. Now that I know what he said, doesn't make sense.
Spoils.
Yeah, it's
Spoils.
so. Yeah, it's so. Do you ever wish you were with a Portuguese?
I thought it was Portuguese. You guys have been saying Portuguese.
Yeah.
It's not Portuguese. It's Portuguese.
It's not Illinois
Portuguese.
either.
Fuck you, it is too.
No, it's what Portuguese call each other. Is
Well,
Portuguese.
Yeah. Although
I was
Portuguese
totally
get
gonna
mad when you
photobomb
call them
you.
that sometimes.
Yeah, I can't get everybody in.
But
You've been taking pictures of us, right? You can send me one. All right.
Yeah, we'll send you a bunch. We got them up your kilt.
Cool.
All right, well, I think that's pretty much it because we were going to talk about social media. I wanted to talk about local radio, but
do it.
I kind of don't want to bite the hand that feeds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Go for it.
I mean, I don't mind doing it, so
bring it on.
bring it on. All right, so local radio blows fucking chunks. Have you guys listened to some shows recently?
I'm all XM now, man.
So am I.
Yeah.
But those shows are good.
Yeah.
But, like, I keep telling her, so you probably know this, being in the biz.
Right.
War of the Roses? You guys know War of the Roses?
Michael Douglas movie?
It is a movie. Michael Douglas movie. Yeah,
There's a
Batman
book.
Warriors.
Yeah.
there's a book?
Yeah.
Oh.
Based on the book.
No, the game? No. The game's not based on the book.
I don't know about the.
No,
I
the
didn't know
movie
about
was.
a game.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm lost. So there's a game that essentially it's like on the teen pop shows. Basically what they do is someone calls in and they're like, I think my so-and-so is cheating on me. So what the radio station will do is then call so-and-so and say, hey, we got this bouquet of flowers. Who do you want to send it to? And so-and-so might say, I want to send it to yada yada, but that's not the significant other. So then the significant other can hear this and goes, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? Blah, blah, blah. You should send it to me. Why are you fucking my mom? Kind of thing. Right? So do you know about... You probably don't. Yeah, you deal with more news than...
Well, I do now, but I've been privy to that stuff.
Are you on air, John?
What's that?
Are you an on-air person?
Occasionally.
He does PSAs. I think,
You're
yeah.
an AM radio, right?
AM, FM.
FM.
He's
I'm
on
all over, man.
walks.
He's all over the place.
But anyways, I was just going to say everyone should know War of the Roses is fake.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah.
What is War of the Roses again?
Holy shit, dude! Where were you?
Well, I left it at it's a movie.
It's not.
Then where were you these past 6 minutes?
Somewhere else, apparently. I lost
aging.
him.
You know where he was?
Aging material.
He was literally. He was literally
Yeah, that could be
like
it.
he was like, when am I gonna plug my shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why-
I don't
when is he
care.
gonna shut up and I can plug
shut
my
up.
shit?
Yeah.
I want to show my front hole.
No.
Let me show my front hole, damn it.
Front hole. Front hole. All right.
I wonder how that's gonna sound on air.
That wasn't funny.
We'll find out.
We will.
We
This will be
will.
interesting. Yeah, as I was telling him, Jerome, it is like, I don't know. It's
Did you
intense. Adobe Audition. I was using Audacity. This is intense. Like, I'm scared
How was it different?
in every single way.
It's like
Audacity is like a poor man's audition.
comparing a paper airplane to an F-14.
Wow.
Oh wow,
I don't know.
That was a good analogy.
that was Air Force. Were you? No.
Fuck. Yeah, I look like a military guy.
Yes, you
Dude, I work with a guy that is 500 pounds.
Oh, fuck.
Was a Marine. Like a top Marine was.
Wow.
At least he says so.
Yeah. It's, are you sure he didn't say he ate a Marine?
A lot of Marine life. All right, well, we'll come to a close and we'll get to the all important in Dan's world
Yes.
plugs,
All right.
won't we? All right, Dan, what do you got to plug?
September. I don't have any more in August, except for I'm doing a private event this weekend.
I was gonna. Oh, it's private though.
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind them.
Yeah, you can't come.
I wouldn't want to come. I'm doing something that day. Like anything else.
Anything else? Yeah. I don't care about your stupid show. Shut up.
All right, what do you got to plug?
September 15th, if you guys are in Reno, come see me at the Alturas Bar. Never been there before, don't know where it is, but come there anyway. It's going to smell like smoke in there, though, because everybody smokes inside in Reno, and I don't like that, and that's going to suck. But anyway, so that's the 15th. The 20th, I will be at Blacktop Comedy on the... Nope. This is Blacktop.
It is Blacktop, yeah.
You're right. I fucked that up. On the 20th, I will be at Monty's Lounge on the Say It Loud showcase.
Say it loud.
Say it loud. And then on the 26th of September, I will be at Laughs Unlimited on another showcase. Or no, on another show. Yeah. That's it.
Real quick, I just want to point out that nobody got my James Brown reference right there.
What?
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Oh, yeah, no, nobody got
Oh,
it.
fuck you guys.
I think
So we don't think that's funny.
I think she's the darkest one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
My Portuguese princess. See, I can say it because I'm dating
Portuguese,
one.
that just
Maybe.
blows my mind. I've never heard Portuguese before.
Yeah, it's.
You haven't been around them then.
I haven't heard a lot like Boofa's fart.
Yeah.
Boof?
Boofa.
Boofa is fart.
B-U-F-A.
Man.
It sounds like boofa. Yeah,
I do.
I'm going to start calling it boofa.
I do.
Hey, you gonna boofa out of your front hole?
I knew that was coming.
I don't know the Portuguese word for queef.
Quifa.
Queefa.
Queefer.
Or, I mean, Boofa could be like a butt fart. So if it's a vagina fart,
Butt fart.
a vuffa. Okole is butt. Yeah, okole. Yeah,
Cola is butt. That sounds
All right.
way too much like cola.
Okole.
Culo.
Culo.
Culo, okole. I mean,
Well, I don't know if
Right
we're
there.
wrapping up, but I
Aren't
do
those
want
the
to
lyrics
say
to
thank
a
you very
song?
much for having me.
We are going to wrap up, but first, also plug your social.
Oh, most importantly is my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ shit, I should remember this.
You could just say your
That's an
at,
odd
like
Facebook
at
name.
Dan,
it's-
the
it's-
can't stand up comedian.
Yeah, it's at Dan, the can't stand up comedian. Twitter is can't stand up, haha.
Sorry, dude. I don't mean to laugh. Just the way you said it. Can't stand up. Ha ha.
And then Instagram is can't stand up comedy too. But I should say that Twitter and Instagram are so far are pretty empty in my case. So go to Facebook first. It's facebook.com/ can't stand up comedy. I should remember that.
All right.
So that's it.
All right. Rob, anything? Any shows? Any?
I'll be doing an open mic at Comedy Spot on Monday. Whatever that day is. What is that? The
Next Monday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
for
Monday coming
Sunday.
up. Let's see. I know they're starting up here again.
Yeah, when
In
is that?
September.
When is that?
September. It's going to be September every
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so I'll be making appearances here and possibly at Luna's on Tuesday. They have an open mic.
When what time is it going to be here? Do you know on Wednesdays?
I do not know, but Blacktop Comedy does have a great website that will tell you all that fun
right.
stuff.
Well,
Yeah, blacktopcomedy.com. Good job. Nice segue.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
John?
Blacktop Comedy starts doing open mics again September 5th. It's a Wednesday night.
Oh, it's the
Throw that out
5th?
there.
Like it's official?
I see it on their calendar. It's on their calendar. So I'm throwing that out there.
What time?
I believe they bumped it to 8 o'clock. Used to start at 7. So
Yeah.
sign-ups are at 7:30.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you want?
Anything else I want? You know what? I'm not going to be doing anything for a little bit yet because I still got a couple of weeks working for the man.
A
But
couple of weeks, or are you not going to be working anymore after a couple of weeks?
I'm glad you asked, Dan.
Good.
I really am. Yeah,
You
no,
don't have
actually,
to
I'm-
answer it if you don't want.
no, I'm gonna. My current job requires me to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm going to stop doing that.
Good.
and
Yeah.
I'm going to go part-time so I can still keep my foot in the door at the radio station. But I'm going to do a lot more comedy, so you'll start seeing me out.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
I'm also doing TV commercial work, so I'm going to pick up on that as well.
Yeah, he played the milkman.
The Milkman.
I don't get
You need
that.
to-
He literally played a milkman. It was a milkman for what commercial?
Hood
Dairy. Hood Dairy on the East Coast, not
Okay,
like
so it's
not like in the
local
hood.
commercial.
Yeah.
It's,
What about
Big deal back on the East Side.
what's your kid think about that?
He thinks it's awesome. Still running around telling everybody, my dad's the milkman. Cut it out.
What about that show on Fridays?
Fridays, I'm not going to. No, I don't want to.
Okay, I gotcha.
That one's still in the bag.
Gotcha.
But I do have I don't do social media, so you're not going to find me on Facebook or Twitter or
Come on, Jerome.
Instagram or whatever. But I do have a website which is under construction. And not only will you find a bunch of cool stuff there, but it'll be a mirror site for this show.
Cool.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Good to know.
soon.
All right.
What about you?
I'm so glad you asked, Dan.
Thank you.
This is going to be a fucking lot. Follow the Gag on This podcast on Twitter at @gagonthis_pod. Go to Facebook. The Facebook page is Gag on This Pod. Also on Instagram, it is a Gag on This podcast, but instead of spaces, it's all underscores. And yeah,
So on the other URLs, it's actual spaces, like Facebook?
no, it's all one word.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for bringing that up.
Thank you.
That's good. Good clarification.
Appreciate that.
And as always, we record the first and third Tuesday.
What day is it?
I was about to say Thursday. First and third Tuesday at Blacktop. If you want to learn how to be a comedian, do improv, they have a shit ton of classes here. As I said, we are all alumni of it, and we are all hilarious, right?
Absolutely. This is a great club. And Paul Burke does an amazing job.
Yeah. They also do a lot of shows. Check them out, blacktopcomedy.com in Rockland. There's something else I wanted to say, but
And I'm sorry I was late, but I had a burst pipe in my walls. I had to tear the wall out and replace the pipe. So there you go.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Which, before we end, did you punch the hole out of frustration, or did you punch the hole to find the leak?
No, I could hear the water spraying inside the wall, so I had to punch the wall out.
we were just curious because I showed him the picture, and he's like, "Did you do that out of anger?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't ask." It was a big hole.
It was a front hole.
That's what I say.
Front hole?
Yeah. Oh yeah, first and third Tuesday of every month. If you would like to come down and be an audience member, preferably plural, hit me up on Facebook. I'll give you the details. We record here usually at 6:30 to, well, right now it's 7:40. So if you like to do that, come on down. It's pretty fun. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You gotta fight for your right.